Hi there, my name is Caleb Wade from Creme Demented Presents and Creme Demented Actual Plays. Unfortunately, in the process of recording this character trailer, sometimes there will be my audio echoed within thetas due to some recording errors. We will work to fix this in the future, and I managed to clear out most of it, but unfortunately, there are still some parts that were important towards the context of certain situations where you'll hear like a laugh or some of my audio or bits of my audio echoed within thetas. Don't be alarmed. That's just how it happened, and we will work to get better with it in the future. With that being said, please enjoy our character trailer for Kanchana. Hello, everyone. Wow, you're hearing my voice. That's interesting. My name is Caleb Wade with Creme Demented Actual Plays, and this is a character trailer for the upcoming series Heroes of New Halcyon, A City of Mist game. With me is one of my lovely players, if they'd like to introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Theta Chun, and I use they them pronouns, and I will be playing the ever just college student, tired, whatever, like, just permanently like, oh no, college student, Kanchana Papai Cool, who uses she, they pronouns.
And we are doing something interesting with this series and with this with the first show. In City of Mist, there is a mechanic that one can use when gathering everyone, called a day in the life, where people can ask each other questions and so on about their characters. But unfortunately, schedules don't work like that. So, or at least not in the coming weeks. So we've decided to single out is such a terrible term. Sort of be one-on-one with me, your master of ceremonies, and a player, and we're going to go in a day in the life where nothing bad would happen, right?
Absolutely not. No. What could happen? It's
What could happen?
Oh,
so, this is Kanchana's day in the life. We start on an unassuming college campus in a boring town where nothing ever happens. It's nice, it's peaceful, there are students walking around the campus. And then we see Kanchana. Would you like to describe your character for the audience?
Sure. So, Kanchana is not tall, not short, just your very average, like 5'4", 5'5" height. She's very in like your very normal kind of college student, grad student kind of vibes of clothing, where it's just like jeans, a t-shirt, and then just a very, very lazy flannel thrown over, with her hair pulled back into a ponytail and just like a bag on her side just full of papers and like laptop and pens and whatever. She's got kind of like darker tannish skin and just very obviously like bleached orange red hair. And all in all, she's just kind of like boring, tired, walking, has coffee. So yeah.
And so we see Kanchana tired, having coffee, as she walks out of a building. Just, this is a life. And gosh darn it, she has not had enough sleep.
She hasn't had enough sleep in like, oh no, maybe half a decade at this point or more.
And as she walks out, she bumps into someone, almost spills the coffee, but doesn't.
Sorry.
You turn and you actually recognize this student. His name is Daniel. He is in the same program as you, right, Nate? Also working on his thesis. Oh, yeah, no worries. You okay? Look like that's like your sixth coffee today.
It might be. I lost track, honestly.
Whoa. Then the book's hard, then?
More like hitting my computer hard at this point. Not against a wall. Yet.
Yet. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know a guy who completely took a hammer to his laptop when Word didn't save. So.
Yeah, that honestly sounds about right.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I just use other word processors, but that's not the point. You're Kanchana, right?
Yeah, Kanchana.
Kanchana.
We're in the same program.
Right. Sorry, I've just been so freaking scatterbrained.
No, I get the feeling. Yeah. How many cups of coffee have you had today?
Two, but each had like 3 espresso shots, so my heart is hammering like a jackhammer.
Honestly, might want to just top that off with like an espresso shot with like some whipped cream on it.
Yeah, just like down it. Yeah.
Just actually take it like a shot.
I wonder if there are like cocktails with like cold brew in them.
Honestly, I would not be surprised, but I feel like that's only like I was thinking of shots, but I was gonna say I feel like a shot of alcohol with a shot of espresso is only for people who are really into shitty tastes.
Yeah, well, I'll fit a few friends back home just fine.
Oh no.
But hey, me and some of my friends are probably gonna head to the movies this weekend. Try to like de-stress a bit. Remember what it is to be human.
Yeah.
Do you want to come? I think that new Vin Diesel flick is in. What if he's gonna say family?
Family. I mean, yeah, sure. I could probably use the distraction. Also probably the excuse to not do my work.
Yeah, just a bit of procrastination, as a treat.
There's a little bit, like some amount of procrastination is healthy, right? Like.
Yeah, I could give you my number, just to like interface.
Yeah, sure. That looks great.
Yeah, because I don't think we should use like the classes Slack to go, hey, who wants to go to the movies?
No, that would be, oh god.
Yeah, that'd be a shitstorm.
Honestly, some of the professors, I don't think it would be so much of a shitstorm as I have a feeling that some of the professors might show up, and I have no idea if Professor Malhouni is going to show up drunk. Cause like,
we don't know if Professor Malhouni's chill,
Yeah, I feel like I've heard that she has shown, like, people have invited her to like grad student hangouts, and she's shown up like a little tipsy before, and just bought some more alcohol. Like,
yeah, she gives me the vibe of let's have an entire bottle of wine before I go outside. But and Daniel, you two exchange numbers, and as you do, you see an email pop up, sort of like a news thing, like from Halcyon that you never really subscribe to, like you never really unsubscribed from. It's like one of those things that's just like, oh fuck, I still have this, cool. And within like the little message preview, you see Astrid Bloom named head of, with like named head of, like in an ellipses, and you're just like but you take Daniel's number. It's like, yeah, I'll text you, like yeah I'll get times and whatnot. Have fun with your 6 or 7 of coffee,
Thank you. I mean, maybe I'll mix it up later and switch it up to a hot chocolate. That seems less.
Ooh, yeah, that sounds festive.
Right, festive. It's a little bit less caffeinated.
Yeah, and it's about to get colder here soon.
This is true. I'm drinking this cup of coffee. It's not. It's also. I mean, actually, it's kind of gone tepid, but still.
Yeah, you better finish it soon then. I'll talk to you later.
You too. Bye.
And Daniel, who was like 6'2", like kind of like dark academia vibes, like big square glasses, sort of like floppy brown hair, slightly like suntan skin, and just like he just sort of like he gives like a big grin and he walks away.
God, that must be it, like Kanchana with the very like 80s ska look, and then this dark academia boy. It's like
then this asshole.
Just two very different people right there.
But no, let's go to the movies. Let's vibe.
I mean, Vin Diesel brings people together.
Vin Diesel brings family together. But you do have, before you do anything, you need to get back to your housing. You need coffee, a change of clothes, a look in the mirror to remind yourself that you exist, something.
I'm not a vampire, I swear.
I'm alive, I'm breathing.
I may be almost nocturnal, but I am not a vampire.
So as you're walking, your mind goes back to that Halcyon City news alert. Do you check it? Do you try to push it from your mind? What does Kanchana do with the thought of Halcyon City?
I imagine Kanchana doesn't really spare it much of a glance. Although she definitely, she has purposefully, I think, not gotten rid of some of the alerts for Halcyon, but she has also very purposefully tried to, avoid news of Halcyon, despite the fact that she'll, read the news about it sometimes. So I imagine she's just nope. I don't know, it's probably just some new, foundation or school or whatever,
Yeah, you know who probably put money towards something good in the community. As if that will freaking help.
It makes sense for her to start some new initiative, and Kanchana, I imagine there's also probably maybe been some, news alerts about that. I mean, it's been, 5 years?
Yeah, and you would have gotten a news alert about Halcyon City being renamed New Halcyon City as sweeping infrastructure is redone.
Yeah.
And over the years, you're like, well, that looks very fucking different. You know what? That's not my problem, So you get back to your, is it a dorm? Is it a student apartment?
It's a student apartment.
Mm-hmm. Just
grad student housing.
Do you have a roommate or?
Housemates.
You get back, you're all alone. Your housemates left a note on the fridge saying, going grocery shopping, don't wait up.
Yeah, Kanchana's just gonna be cool, give a thumbs up to the post-it note, despite the fact that...
And knowing them, they will probably fight over what brand of Cheez-Its to buy. So, when everyone knows that it doesn't matter, they're Cheez-Its.
No, it doesn't matter because you shouldn't be buying Cheez-Its, you should be buying goldfish. This is the true answer. Because the goldfish...
And that's why they can't ask you. So as, you sort of, put your keys down, you put your phone down, you, slump your bag against the wall. You start to, stretch and go, oh, fuck, my life is this shit. What does Kanchana do to de-stress? Your weekend is free. You have a very valid reason to procrastinate. What does Kanchana do? Or start to do, rather.
Yeah, I would say... I imagine Kanchana starts to turn on the television just to put on the most mind-numbing, non-anything television they can imagine. The nature of her studies is generally, all media encompassing, and while she loves it, she's also sometimes I don't want to consume anything related to it because then I feel like I'm just going to analyze it. So she, watches, just, really shitty reality television.
I don't know why. The first thought was reality television, and then the second was, a British baking show.
Oh, I was fully thinking, like, RuPaul's Drag Race. In no way possible related to anything in her studies, and that is entirely the point.
And as you're walking around, you hear from the TV. All right, Roxanne Debris, congratulations, you are the winner of this week's challenge. That leaves Elise Ian Fields to lip sync for her life. It's like, and everyone's sort of like waiting, but who's gonna be her opponent? Who's gonna be? It's like, reigning champion Azul Maril, take the stage. I could go on, but
that was fantastic. I have to say, beautiful.
They start lip syncing to oh gosh, Daddy Lessons by Beyonce.
Yeah, Kanchana's probably just like turning on the popcorn machine. It's not a full meal, but it is in fact food, and that's how she's like rationalizing it in their brain right now. And then dumping the tepid cup of coffee because it's gone tepid and nobody wants to drink. Like, although they could theoretically stuff it in the fridge and make it cold, and that would probably be a better idea. Like,
or like pour it in like a glass of ice and like you add like some creamer or something and some syrup. Like
revitalize the caffeine.
Wow.
Yeah, like revitalize the coffee. Kanchana's just
that's
gone.
Not what I do. Anyway.
No, Kanchana's just gone. No, and dumped it.
No. And as the popcorn machine is popping, you swear you hear buzzing from your phone, or is Kanchana the person that leaves their phone like on sound? Because I don't know about you, but there was a moment in my life where I put my phone on vibrate and never took it off.
Oh yeah, there was an entire period of my life where I did that because I was at a school where we would get detention. If we had it on sound, so my phone would always be on vibrate because I was like, yeah, if I'm not risking a detention, and I'm never gonna remember, so.
Like, I'm not risking a detention for a meme that someone who I don't care for has sent me on Facebook Messenger.
Exactly. But no, I imagine Kanchana has now switched to the point in their life where it is almost always on sound. If only for the excuse to sometimes get away from things. If there's an alert, like, really uncomfortable conversation, please get a news alert in the middle of this conversation so I can have an excuse. So no, it's definitely.
And now I'm going to ask a very, not a personal question, but a very valid question. What is Kanchana's text message tone?
Oh, she's not changed it from the basics. She's gone...
Oh, come on. Okay.
It's like, this is fine.
It's fine. But you just hear bling, 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 bling. No one has blown your phone up like this before. Did Daniel invite you to a group chat? What the fuck is going on?
Kanchana's kind of gonna groan, then, like, poke the popcorn bowl, like, don't overload yourself and fall over, please. And just kind of like amble.
You don't know this, but you are the perfect metaphor for my mental state. I need you to be steady. So
just like don't fall over, please.
This is a lot less serious than I thought it would be, and I love that for us.
I mean, college life is never fully I mean, it's always fully serious, and then it's always just half like
Yeah. So you get the message. Did you save any of the numbers from your time in Halcyon City? Or did you just delete them all?
I think there are some Kanchana deleted and some Kanchana did not.
Okay, let me ask you a second question. Would you have deleted Constance's number? Because I have a feeling you deleted Althea's.
Oh, no, like, I can tell you, Kanchana probably, like, deleted the contact, but then blocked the number.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, no.
But when it comes to Constance, did you?
I think that I think what Kanchana probably did was not delete it, but then permanently put it on mute. Because you know you can like put a contact on mute.
Mm-hmm.
But I think she still has like some friends, and her father might be in Halcyon, so she won't have deleted her dad's number.
Mm-hmm. So you see a few messages from those friends, like, have you seen the news? Holy shit, have you seen the news? Your father messaged you and says, you need to look at the news right now. And then in the sea, you're sort of like scrolling through, like in your message app, like, what the fuck is going on? You see, even though it's muted, a message from Constance that says, I'm so sorry. I have some very bad news to tell you. I know it's been a while, but you need to see the news.
Kanchana is going to grab the remote and then kind of like flick open the phone to call Constance while switching like her television to the news.
And the winner of RuPaul's Drag Race is...
just away.
And coming out of New Halcyon City, philanthropist and champion of social justice Althea Toombs has passed away.
The fuck?
The sound sort of fades from the television as you're sort of like reeling. They didn't just say Althea Toombs.
Kanchana is going to like look at her phone again.
The phone is ringing.
Yeah, where she's just like she's kind of like
Constance.
shaking the phone a little bit, like, come on, pick up. And like,
Hello?
hi,
Kanchana?
yeah, what sort of fucked up joke is this?
Like there was a heavy silence for a few moments. It's not a joke.
What?
She's gone.
Kanchana's kind of just gonna sit there in silence for a few seconds, like looking at her phone, like.
Apparently it happened last night, and I was out of town.
Oh. What?
I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Sure, why not? How?
Apparently someone broke into her home and shot her.
Who would fucking shoot her of all people?
I don't know.
They don't know?
The investigation's still going on.
Didn't she have cameras in her house?
I don't know if she did. She never told me if she did. Do you need someone to come pick you up?
Pick me up for what? How are you doing, by the way? Like, I'm sorry, how are you doing? I should ask that first.
I'm here. I'm really trying to focus on what everyone else needs right now. That's
I
what I
mean,
always
she
do.
was your,
I know. I know.
Have the, Kanchana's kind of gonna think of the others briefly, and then just not. Um, sorry, you said somebody to pick me up. Yeah. What do you mean?
Um, in for a funeral.
Oh, when's it happening? I should, yeah, when would it be happening?
It'll happen, it'll happen next week. But I think she would want all of you to be here before.
Okay, I'll,
I can forgive you.
Yeah, sorry, go.
You're not that far out. I can drive and pick you up.
I mean, I have a car. I could drive myself. I just don't know if
I don't think you should be alone right now. I don't think any of you should be alone right now.
I mean, I've been alone for the past, 4 or 5 years now, so it's fine.
I don't know how this could have happened.
Yeah. She, wasn't easy to, kill.
What do you mean by that?
Sorry, I mean, she was famous. I doubt it was the first time somebody tried. First time somebody succeeded, though, so.
Okay, I have to call the others, so I will.
Okay. I'll
see you when you get here.
And Constant just ends the call. Woof.
Rip. Kanchana is going to text her dad, could you prep my bedroom? I'm going to be coming back into town.
As you are typing the message, your screen glitches for a sec. It glitches and the messaging app disappears, only to be replaced by the symbol of an owl.
The fuck?
With the text saying Featherfall Protocol activated.
Oh my
The screen
God,
then shifts into the face of Althea Toombs, looking at the camera.
Fucking.
If you're receiving this message, well, I suppose you know what it means. I've made many mistakes over the 14 years I was the hero of Halcyon City. There were lives that I changed people that I hurt. And people I put my faith in. Over the years, those people have left, and I understood every time.
God.
But that does not mean that New Halcyon City doesn't need protectors. If you all return in your own ways, know that this city will not support you like it did. It has changed. The HCPD has gathered more strength and more influence than we have ever foreseen. And if you choose to stay and fight, don't do it for me. Don't do it for my memory. Do it for the people we swore to protect. You were there for me when I asked you to be. And I'm asking you again.
And the message ends and your phone shifts back in the middle of your text message.
Who the fuck hacks a person's phone like that? For fuck's sake! Kanchana is going to finish her text message to her dad.
Your dad texts back, already done, are you okay?
Kanchana is going to text the same thing she had said to Constance, which is, yeah, sure, why not? Oh yeah. And turn and going to grab her phone as she walks to her room. Actually, before she walks to her room, she's gonna grab the popcorn bowl and then walk to her
Which
room.
has been stable for you.
Yeah, she's gonna grab the popcorn.
Your rock.
Yeah, the popcorn.
Your rock of all the popcorn.
And then walk to her room and just pull out a luggage and start throwing things in it. Not neatly, just I guess only socks and underwear and some clothes.
Mm-hmm.
This should be enough, theoretically.
Yeah. And as you're packing, you sort of hear... In other news, Astrid Bloom has been named the head of the HCPD's new Harpy initiative. More details to come, but Astrid Bloom was a known philanthropist, educator, and, well, I know she was my son's favorite when he went to school. So, whatever this initiative is, it has the full support of New Halcyon City.
Yeah. So Kanchana will kind of finish packing up, and kind of quickly scribble out a letter to their roommate saying getting on a quick getaway for the next week or two or whatever. Be back, hopefully.
Because that's not ominous.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Kanchana's listen, if they have questions, they can text me. We have each other's phone numbers. We're roommates.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. And in the meantime, I guess also she's gonna, try to start sending off an email to her advisor, basically going, hi, I'm going to need the next, bid off, a
There was a
person.
death in the family.
There was a person who I knew who was dead.
Ouch.
No, you said death in the family, and my first thought was the DC. Death in the family. Kanchana will be like, somebody close to my family recently died. I need to go to, like...
To support them.
To support, yeah, everyone else and the funeral and whatever. I will try to keep in contact, try to, like, work on my thesis while I'm away, but, like, I, need somebody to, like, cover my class, and stuff to do the TAing for me, because I need to go do
here.
Yeah, I just need to go do this, and I don't think I can, like, exactly help with leading TA sections or whatever while I'm out of town.
Your thesis advisor just responds, okay, wow, we can get that handled. Are you okay?
Kanchana is going to respond with the
yeah,
yes,
sure,
why not? Just the best response she can go with right now. Why not?
Well, if you need anything else, let me know.
Thanks. And yeah, I guess she'll start heading to a car and shove luggage and grab the bag as with the laptop as she heads out, and like
after you've gotten the luggage packed, your bag and everything you need in your car, and you're about to start it, you hear a bing.
Please let this not be another stupid fucking revelation. Is it coming from their phone?
It's Daniel.
It's Daniel. Kanchana's good. Daniel.
Hey, so movie night fell through. My friends are apparently, I don't know, doing some crazy ass grocery shopping with this other group that they found. I don't know what's going on. What are you up to? ?
Kanchana's gonna be like, sounds like
it's very like proper sentence structure. Like no emojis, no nothing.
Oh, Kanchana's going to aggressively write in like shorthand and lower cases just because of this now. He seems like a very nice guy, but they're going to aggressively respond in the opposite way and be like, oh, sounds like they found my roommates. Sorry though, have to head out of town. Things came up. Gotta go do things.
Okay.
Sorry.
No worries. If you want to hang out when you get back, feel free to hit me up. Take care of yourself, okay? ?
Thanks. Thanks. I'll try to when I hopefully get back. Thumbs up emoji.
A little thought hits your head. Daniel didn't ask if you were okay. Daniel just like, okay, well, take care of yourself, you know? Like, you're like, starts the car.
Gears it up, turns on the loudest music, like loudest, most drum bass ridden music possible.
I think for a second, the radio is just set to something weird because I think one of your housemates, borrowed your car once, filled up the gas tank, but borrowed your car. And for, I would say 5 seconds, Michelle Branch's Goodbye to You starts playing.
No idea who that is.
And then, wow, really? Well, never mind. That the audience will know. Then you're like, nope. And then just like this aggressive, like, hard rock station.
Nope, just turns on Dorothy instead.
Very fair. And Kanchana starts driving out to New Halcyon City. And that is where we will end our character trailer. We didn't get into powers or anything or hero stuff, but because That's for later. That's for episode 1.
Who needs powers? Kanchana's like, do I need my powers? Who knows?
It's just like, yeah, sure, whatever.
Just, yeah, sure.
I hope that becomes a running gag. Are you okay? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Well, thank you so much for recording this character trailer with me. Would you like to introduce yourself once more to remind where people can find you on the internet if they choose to do so, other than this fantastic podcast that we're recording?
Yeah, so hi, again, I'm Theta, they, them pronouns. I can be found at One Shitty Bird across the internet. Mainly when I say across the internet, I mean Twitter. And you can find me here at this beautiful podcast. You can also find me playing Cyberpunk Grad on Rolling These 20s on Wednesdays, and I'm forgetting the channel name, but I also play D&D on Fridays, or every other Friday with another group, and that's on my Twitter, and whatever else I do is also on my Twitter. I like my Twitter a lot. I also post hats on there, and random space facts.
Heck yeah, random space facts. And you can follow the development of Heroes of New Halcyon City, or Heroes of New Halcyon, sorry, and Creme Demented Actual Plays on the Creme Demented Twitter. That is at Creme_Demented. That is CREME_DEMENTED. Thank you so much for listening, and I can't wait to see what sort of adventures Kanchana gets up to.
I can't wait to see what sort of everything we all get up to.
Haha, trauma.
Trauma!
Bye, everybody.
Bye!
Thank you for listening to this character trailer for Heroes of New Halcyon, a City of Mist game. This trailer was produced, edited, and emceed by Caleb Wade. The player behind Kanchana, Brightbit Cool, was Theta Chun. Links to where you can find them will be in the description below. The programs used in the making of this trailer were Zoom and Audacity, with sound effects and music from Epidemic Sound. If you enjoyed this trailer, leave a like, comment, and subscribe on your podcatcher of choice, and keep your head on the swivel for the next episode. Thank you, and have a wonderful evening.